Social English is a series of 4 short videos that deal with common face-to-face English situations at Fujigen. This is the 3rd video in the series and will show you how to ask and answer questions naturally in an English conversation.
So, how are things going?
Pretty good. How are things here?
Fine, thanks.
Good.
So, how was your flight?
Long. Asking questions is the easiest way to keep a conversation going with an English speaker. In the following scene, a Fujigen employee is chatting with an American visitor. How many questions does she ask? And how does she ask them? Let's watch.
It's good to see you again.
It's good to see you too.
So, how are things going?
Pretty good. How are things here?
Fine, thanks.
Good.
So, how was your flight?
Long. We were stuck on the runway at O'Hare for about 3 hours.
3 hours?
Yeah.
That's terrible. You must be really tired.
Not too bad, actually. I was able to sleep on the plane for a few hours.
That's good. No problems with jet lag?
Not so far. Probably a good thing that we started early today, though. It's beautiful weather today.
Yeah, it's actually pretty unusual because it's usually a lot more humid this time of year. So, is it nice in Chicago too?
Not really. This is kind of our rainy season. We get a lot of rain this time of year.
Oh, I see.
When engaging in social conversation, it's easy to start a conversation by asking a question. Good topics for questions include the weather, the other person's trip if they were traveling, sports, movies, or current events. But of course, you should not ask questions about age, family or marriage, politics, or religion. These topics are personal and may make the other person feel uncomfortable.
It's good to see you again.
It's good to see you too.
So, how are things going?
Pretty good. How are things here?
Fine, thanks.
Good.
So, how was your flight?
When the other person answers, respond to what he or she says. Do not suddenly jump to another topic. You can respond by nodding or by using a phrase such as, I see, or really. You can then make another comment or ask another question on the same topic. Sometimes the other person will announce good news or bad news. You can respond to these kinds of statements with the following phrases. That's too bad. I'm sorry to hear that. That's good. Or, congratulations.
Fine, thanks.
Good.
So, how was your flight?
Long. We were stuck on the runway at O'Hare for about 3 hours.
3 hours?
Yeah.
That's terrible. You must be really tired.
Not too bad, actually. I was able to sleep on the plane for a few hours.
That's good. No problems with jet lag?
When the other person asks you a question, you should not respond with yes or no. Such a response is somewhat rude, and it will end the conversation suddenly. Instead, you should make a statement that continues the conversation. It's beautiful weather today.
Yeah, it's actually pretty unusual because it's usually a lot more humid this time of year. So, is it nice in Chicago too?
Not really. This is kind of our rainy season. We get a lot of rain this time of year.
Oh, I see.
Let's listen to this conversation again.
It's good to see you again.
It's good to see you too.
So, how are things going?
Pretty good. How are things here?
Fine, thanks.
Good.
So, how was your flight?
Long. We were stuck on the runway at O'Hare for about 3 hours.
3 hours?
Yeah.
That's terrible. You must be really tired.
Not too bad, actually. I was able to sleep on the plane for a few hours.
That's good. No problems with jet lag?
Not so far. Probably a good thing that we started early today, though. It's beautiful weather today.
Yeah, it's actually pretty unusual because it's usually a lot more humid this time of year. So, is it nice in Chicago too?
Not really. This is kind of our rainy season. We get a lot of rain this time of year.
Oh, I see.
You should be aware that some yes-no questions do not take a yes-no response. For example,
you don't mind if I smoke, do you?
No, not at all. Go ahead. I'm afraid we don't allow smoking in this office.
You're not going to the conference, are you?
No, not this time. Actually, I am.
You're going to the trade show, aren't you?
Yes, I am. No, I don't think so.
Would you happen to know where the information desk is?
It's down the hall and to your right. I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I don't know. You might ask that woman in the uniform.
Do you know what time it is?
It's 2 o'clock. I'm afraid I don't have a watch.
here are some of the main points that we've discussed in this video. First, asking questions is one of the easiest ways to begin a conversation or to keep a conversation going. Second, good topics include the weather, sports, movies, and travel. Third, you should avoid sensitive topics that might make the other person uncomfortable. Fourth, after you ask a question, respond to the other person's answer. Fifth, when answering a question, try not to say just yes or no. Make a longer statement. And finally, be careful when answering trick questions like, "Aren't you?"